Hey there folks, Eric Pierce here, and welcome back to the Green Hat Linking Strategies course. In this module, we're going to be talking about the video syndication method. Now, this is probably one of the easiest methods to undertake and to start out with. And what you're going to see is in some of these modules that some of the things overlap just a little bit, but there's a few tweaks to make between some of the linking techniques and whatnot. And by doing videos and some of the social profiles and things like that, you can be a little bit more aggressive with your linking than what you need to be when it comes to your money site. So we'll cover all that in the different modules, but just wanted to kind of let you know that right up front. So let's get going. Let's get to the diagram, and I want to show you exactly what I'm doing when it comes to ranking videos and when it comes to building links to my videos. So I've already got these drawn out here, as you can see. A couple of things to be noted. This right here, this would be your YouTube video. This is not your channel. This is your YouTube video. Now, the cool thing about YouTube is it has such high authority to the actual website. The more videos that you publish and the more content you put out, the more authoritative it's going to get over time, regardless of whether you build links or not. So you don't have to just build just an astronomical amount of links to build authority to your channel. It's going to build authority over time naturally by publishing more videos and publishing more content. Now, whenever you add links to the mix as well, and you start trying to rank some of these videos, then all of a sudden you're gonna create a very authoritative YouTube channel, and then in the future, whenever you roll out any new videos, then you're gonna get an immediate pop, and it's gonna be easier to rank that video over time. So let me show you something real quick here. If you look at my channel, you look at the page authority of 51. Now this is the Moz score. I recommend you getting the Moz bar to inspect what properties are. Now realize that this is just a gauge. If you look at the page authority and the domain authority, these are just gauges, but again, it's something that you can use to kind of look at how valuable a website is and whatnot. But you'll see this is a page authority of 51. Okay, the reason why that is I've not built any links to this channel page. I've not built any links to the channel page. The only link that it has is from my actual website, which is trafficdiesel.com. And you can see right here, I've got a link going back to Traffic Diesel right here. Now, this channel right here has a page authority of 51. Okay, so what has happened is I've created a bunch of videos. If you look right here and you click on videos, you'll see I've published a lot of videos. Some of them are review videos, some of them are how-to videos, some of them are sales videos that I've created, but you'll see I've published, a few videos. And what's ended up happening is I'll build links to some of these videos. Some of them I don't. Some of them I'll build links to if I'm trying to rank them. Like primary example, I built links to this one right here and did some embeds on this one. And what happens is the more content that I publish to this channel, the more authoritative it's going to be. And you're going to see that if you're using, social profiles, or if you're using videos, the more content that you publish to those channels, the more authoritative they're going to be. And so if you view your YouTube channel somewhat like the homepage of a website, right? So whenever you're building out these videos, those would be like inner pages to your website. So if you build out all these inner pages, or in this case, it'd be videos, and then you backlink those videos, well, automatically over time, your overall channel is gonna build authority, and it's gonna build trust. And then whenever you start rolling out more videos, it's gonna be easier and easier for you to rank. Okay, so that's one of the advantages of using one channel and focusing on building authority to that particular channel. It's going to allow you to rank easier over time, and you're going to be able to build authority over time. Okay, so let's get back here to the diagram. So here's what I'm doing right now, and this is working really, really effectively. For starters, we're uploading a video. Typically, what we're doing is we're using Hangouts still. I'm still seeing that Hangouts get a little more preferential treatment than what just regularly uploading a video is. If we're having to do pre-recorded videos, then we're using a software called ManyCam. Now, I go over all that in my tube marketing system. If you haven't went through that, I recommend that you go through that training. It shows you everything that you need to know about how to rank videos and actually how to monetize the YouTube channel the most effective ways. Now, with that being said, ManyCam does not have the greatest quality when it comes to these videos. However, we're not concerned with that. We're just concerned with getting it out there as quickly as possible. And in most cases, we're just strictly doing a hangout with a little PowerPoint presentation or with a keynote presentation. It's not anything that has to be groundbreaking or super polished or anything along those lines. So if you can do it, just a pre-record. If you can do it without doing the pre-recorded, then you can take out an extra step. You can just do the screen share of your keynote or your PowerPoint, and you let it rip. Okay, and it's a 30-second, 45-second, minute video at most, and then you can go back and edit it and cut the intro and cut the outro and stuff like that out if you needed to. Now, one of the things that so that's one of the things that we're doing. We're using Hangouts right off the bat. There's also a feature within YouTube called YouTube Live that allows you to broadcast a higher quality. However, with that being said, for me, it takes too long to set up. It's a hassle, and you're having to use a software called Wirecast. It's a little bit more complex than what a Hangout is, and I'm not seeing any real benefit outside of the quality. So if that's something that you're wanting to do, if you've got to have something quality, if you've got like a high-end client that's worried about the quality of the videos, then maybe that's something that you need to look at and look into. Now, so right off the bat, we're using a Hangout, we're publishing a Hangout. So what we want to do is we want to send this Hangout or this YouTube video, we want to send this some social signals, okay? So what we're doing is we've got our Twitter account, right? We've set up a Twitter account. Now this can be your Twitter account that's associated with your brand or with your YouTube channel, or it could be one that's focused on a keyword. It really doesn't matter at this point. But what we're wanting to do is once we do the YouTube video, at that point, what we want to do is we want to send a tweet. Okay, we're going to send a tweet to this YouTube video. All right, and what this is going to do is this is going to embed the video. Okay, this is going to embed the video on the Twitter page. So let me open up a Twitter account and let me show you what I'm referring to. Okay, this is a sample video that I did for a timer lay campaign. So you will see I uploaded the video. I basically did a review video, and then I turned around and I reserved the Twitter profile name timer lay, and I sent out a tweet for this particular video. If you click on that, this is the actual status or the tweet that we did. So you see how this works. This is embedded into the Twitter profile. Okay, and you can also send some Facebook, a Facebook share as well, and just send some social signals to this video right off the bat. Okay, so what we're gonna do from here is we're gonna take this status right here and we're gonna copy it, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Fiverr and we're just gonna do a search for retweets. Okay, and we're going to find someone here to retweet our post and to give us some social signals. Okay, okay, so I will add 400 Twitter retweets. Okay, so this will be something that you could use right here. Here's another one. I will Twitter retweet. So this will give you 1,000 retweets. So what you can do is go in here and get some retweets, and what they will do is they have Twitter accounts and they will retweet this status. Okay, so this does two things. This is going to give your social profile a pop, because whenever they retweet it, they're going to be mentioning at Timerlay. Okay, so imagine this. Imagine if you were to go in and get, say 400 retweets like we saw on that job. then what this is going to do is this is going to be mentioning your Twitter profile name 400 different times, and it's also going to be embedding your YouTube video 400 different times because they're retweeting this status. Okay, so what you're doing is you're compounding your efforts. Okay, so one, it's going to help you get your Twitter username and your Twitter profile out there and get some authority built to it. And then at the same time, it's going to help with your video, help your video get indexed and help it get ranked faster. Okay, so once we've done this retweet once we've done the tweet and then we've bought the retweets and the social signals to this particular video, and again, you can do the same thing where you just buy, a few Facebook shares, nothing over the top, just a few Facebook shares and some likes. Once you do that, what you go in here and do is then you've got your Web 2.0 network or your PBN. So when this says Web 2.0 network, this can be also mean your private blog network as well. So I'm going to just copy this and just say Web 2.0 network or PBN. Okay, so if you've got a PBN, then you can use the PBN. All right, if you don't, then I would recommend that you start building out your own PBN, and so that way you can control it. Now, if you're using a Web 2.0 network, again, I would recommend that you do something that you can control. The service that I'm using is one that I call Rank Gold. It's one that I developed, and you're able to actually control your own sites, so you don't have to worry about them getting banned or anything like that. So with this Web 2.0 network, what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to then embed our video. We're wanting to embed this video here across our network, okay? So you're going to have all these Web 2.0 networks that are embedding our YouTube video. Now, if you're doing this, if you're doing this method that we're talking about, you don't have to have the network be niche specific per se. You can still have a generalized network, and you can still just make it like a video blog type thing, right? However, with that being said, for the long haul, if you're wanting to play more conservative and keep it for the long haul, then obviously I would recommend that you try to keep things niche specific. But I'm still seeing results out of just generalized networks to where you can just publish your videos across them, okay? So you basically are taking these Web 2.0 networks and embedding your YouTube video. Now, if you're doing Rank Gold, like I said, I would recommend that you try to keep things somewhat niche specific if you can. So like if you're trying to rank for a plumber and a roofer in your local market, then what I would do is I would set up a home repair network so it can encompass all of those things. So it can encompass roofing, it can encompass plumbing, it can encompass concrete repair, AC repair, anything to do with home repair and home remodeling. It would be a niche. Those would be niches under that main topic, right? So what we're doing here is, again, you're spreading out you're making posts and you're embedding your YouTube video. Now, in addition to that, what you can do is if you've got a Twitter profile that you're trying to rank as well, what you can do is you can also throw some links to this Twitter profile, okay? And what will end up happening is this Twitter profile will end up getting, more authority, and it will also start to rank, and it will help to rank your YouTube video, okay? So let's just go through what we went over so far. First of all, we start with a YouTube video or a Hangout, and then we're going to tweet it, and then we're going to hire off of Fiverr to do retweets. We're also going to hire them to do shares and likes and the social signals, right? And then we're going to blast it across our Web 2.0 network, and we're going to embed this video across our Web 2.0 network, and we're also going to link to this YouTube video. And then what we are also going to do is we are going to spread some links to this Twitter profile to try to get it ranked, okay? So that's what we've done so far. Now, let me show you in Rank Gold how the Web 2.0 networks how they work and how you can use this to embed your video across multiple sites. All right, we're here in Rank Gold, and I'm just going to show you real quick how to set this up. So first things first, if you've got your own PBN, then you can push this out to there. You're going to get the best results whenever you embed it across your private blog network that's specific to whatever niche that you're targeting. So in order to import your own PBN, you basically go in here to manage blogs and you go to blog network, and you can set that up from here and import your own PBNs. You can also import WordPress.com sites, the free versions. So what we're going to do though is, let's just suppose you don't have anything. Let's say you don't have any sites to start with. So what we did was we set Rank Gold up to where you could automatically have some pre-built websites that you can use, or some Web 2.0 sites is what I should say. So if you go to right here, the account store, you can set this up, and you'll see right now I've got 100 free allocation. Every month you're given credits, right? So you're given, depending on what package you're given different credits. So there's generic accounts. What these are just random usernames that are not niche specific. And then you have custom accounts. So these custom accounts are ones that you can specify the keywords in. So you're going to get more. You're going to get more of a pop from the keyword rich than what you will with just a general username. So the keyword rich, you can actually make them, the Web 2.0s, you can make them more relevant to what your videos are about. Okay, so like, let's just use the example that we're doing, a home repair network for, let's say Nashville. Okay, so what we would do is we'd go in here to custom accounts, and this is where we can specify what our domain is. Okay, if you look right here, let me just show you this. If you look, fbadscrackbonus.wordpress.com, this is one that I built during the FB Ads Crack launch. So basically what's going to happen is when you create a username, let's say if it was FB Ads Cracked, it would be FB Ads Crack Bonus. The only thing it wouldn't be WordPress, it would be one of the domains that's built into the Rank Gold system. Okay, and so then you can publish more content and build more authority to those channels. So let me go back in here and we'll show you how this works. So again, you create on custom accounts. This is where you can specify the domain. So where you saw in that particular example, FB Ads Crack Bonus. So what we would do is, if we were doing a home repair, we would just do home repairs Nashville. Okay, and we can spin this, so we can just put a bar right there, and we can do Nashville repairs, and then we can do just different variations. You don't want it to be the same exact thing. Okay, so we're just going to leave it those three. I would build it out more than that. I would have several different variations for that particular niche. The site title, this is the same thing. You're going to want to randomize it in such a fashion, so this is actually going to be the title of your site whenever it builds out. So we're going to do home repair Nashville, and then a bar, and then Nashville home renovations, and I'm going to end it on that bracket. Site description, I'm just going to put in the same thing. I would make it a little different. I would have a little bit of variation between it and the site title. This is going to be the actual description of the property. So like whenever you create any kind of site, you're given the title tag, and then the description. You want the description to be relevant to whatever it is that you're using. So we're going to do like home repairs in Nashville, Tennessee, best home renovation remedies in Nashville. Okay, and I'm going to end the bracket right there. So that'll give us a little bit of variation. So you've got a couple of different blog types. You've got blogs, and then you've got forums. Okay, so forums allows you to post, articles, and it will actually embed your video inside the forum. Okay, so what we've tried to do with Rank Gold is just to mix it up a little bit. So you've got forums that you can post to, you've got blogs that you can post to within the system, and these all have good metrics in terms of the sites. So what we can do is we specify how many we want for a particular network. A lot of people will ask me, well, how many posts do you have to do, or how many sites do you have to have in a network? Well, it's going to depend on your niche and depending on what you're going to be doing with the site and the strategy behind it. So there's a lot of variables. There's no like cookie cutter answer for every single niche. Some of the markets that you're in, if you're using a PBN, you can rank for some really good terms with just a handful of PBN sites. For other niches that's more competitive, that are a little bit harder to crack, you're going to be needing to have some PBNs along with building some Web 2.0s along the way, and continuously be building those out and building to. We'll talk more about that when it comes to your money sites and one of the other modules. So let's just say we've got 20 blogs, and let's say we want to add 10 forums to it. Then we just assign it to a network. You'll see I've got a home repair network right here already in place. So I'm going to click buy, and again, this just comes off of your credits. Okay. So once we've bought that, right, we've got a built-in Web 2.0 network that we can use for our linking. Now that would be these right here. Now, if you don't have Rank Gold, again, I would recommend that you check it out. If you don't have it, if you're using another service, this would be like something. If you're using another platform or another software, this would be building Web 2.0s across, say, WordPress and Tumblr and those type sites, right? You're building it across multiple channels or whatever. And but using it this way, this is an automated way that you can do it, and without having to worry about the rug being pulled out from under you. Okay, so what we want to do from here is we want to go to the submission tab, and this is just a 7-step submission tab. And so what we're going to do is we're going to label this home repair video submission 1. You just want to name it something that you're familiar with. Click next. And here with the spin syntax articles, I use spun content when it comes to videos and Web 2.0s. The only time that I'm using original articles is when it comes to money sites. Okay, that's the only time that I'm really worried about using original content. The thing is like I'm finding that spun content is perfectly fine when you're trying to rank videos. You can use Content Machine. You can also use Article Builder. For this case, we're going to just do Article Builder. So I'm going to click Create, and then we're going to click Use Article Builder. Okay, so now we're going to select a category, and we are going to go down here. There's a category. I don't remember what the name of it is. We'll just use real estate. How about that? So we're doing home repair. Real estate will fit in. I think there's a home repair category too in here. We're not going to worry about that. So we're just going to pull, let's pull 10 articles, and you can actually do the LSI replacement. You can spin it with the best spinner. I'm not going to do any of that right now. We're just going to click generate. And actually, I wanted to show you something real quick too. Let's say, for example, with these article builder articles, they're very general titles. So what you can do is once you generate this content, you can just delete that title and then click right here on the title builder and then put in your keyword. So if this is about, this post is going to be about plumbing in Nashville, we just put variations of our keyword. Put your keyword or your variation or your keyword, and you can fill this out to where you've got 10, 15 different variations right here, and then just tell it how many titles you want. So you can say I want 100 titles, and this is going to click generate, and this is going to generate the titles, and that way it'll have your keyword specific, whatever it is that your video is going to be about. That way it will match up, and there will be more of a relevance for your video. So we just click save article from here. And then we go down here to post categories. So we're going to do Nashville plumbing, Nashville plumbing, home repairs, and we're going to set the minimum category to 1 and a max is 1. I'm going to use the same thing for the tags, and we're just going to do 1 tag per 1 to 2 tags per post. We're going to click next. You can add images here. I'm not going to do that. You can do videos. I would recommend doing your own videos since we're talking about syndicating your own videos out here. So like, let's just go back to YouTube and find a video. And like I said, obviously if you're trying to rank your own video, then you want to put in your own video, right? So we're going to copy that, and then we're going to come in here and we're just going to paste this. Now, if you got more than one video, I would recommend putting multiple videos in there, because what this is going to do is this is going to select one of the videos that you have and embed it, and that way there will be some randomization, okay? And that way you can actually try, taking on more, you can actually link to more than just one video if that's something that you wanted to do. So then what we do is we click next, and here's where you can add the links. So you got anchor text. So this would be like Nashville plumbing, and then your link. Now what I would do is I would mix this up a little bit, so that way your keywords, you have a variation of your keywords. I would make one YouTube of my anchors, and that way you're not slamming your video with the exact match anchors. Okay, so you want to have 4 or 5 different variations of that, and then to have some 3 or 4 different like naked URLs and branding URLs. And when I say naked URLs, that would be this right here. It would look like that, okay? So meaning your link would be just the link to the YouTube video, okay? So we're wanting embeds, and we're also wanting to build links, okay? And we want to mix up the anchor text. Now you don't want to mix the anchor text up too much, because then it's going to be too diluted to rank. So you want to have a good mixture of anchors, okay? So you want you'll include your keyword and your LSI keywords, but then also include, your brand like YouTube, youtube.com, and then have some naked URLs in there. Just have a good mix. So I like to do, 0 links to 1 link, okay? And what you can also do is if you wanted to mix in some authority links, like some Wikipedia links and things like that, you could put those in there, so there's some randomization with that as well. So we click next. Then we're going to pick our network that we want to post to. Then we simply click next, and this is where we set our schedule up. Now, you can set this up to where there's multiple posts going to be made to the same blogs, or you can set this up to where it's only 1 post per blog, okay? So we're just going to leave this at 1 post per blog, and then we're going to say we want this to be broadcast out to 50 successful posts, and then you can set this up for 5 posts a day, okay? And what this is going to do, this is going to, the maximum number this will post to is 5 blogs per day. Okay, the maximum number is going to be 5 blogs per day. So this campaign will carry out somewhere around 10 days. Okay, so then what we do is we click next, and then you can start this from a date. So if you want to schedule one out for 10 days and then go ahead and schedule your other one to begin immediately after that, you could do that. I'm just going to click just save just to show you what the submissions look like. So we're going to click preview article. You'll see here our video is in a random spot, right? And if I click preview again, completely different spot. And the cool thing about this is it will randomize the dimensions. It will randomize the placement of the videos. This is the only service that I know of that will do that, okay? And notice we have got these unique titles as well with the title builder. So if we click preview article, convenient Nashville plumbing service secrets, some insights, and then we click preview article again. Fast secrets for Nashville Plumbing Service, the inside track, and you can see we've got the video plugged in there. So by getting these embeds across your network, it's going to improve your rankings. And Google, Google watches that, right? Google is watching how many times your videos have been, shared across other blogs. And over time, this is going to help you to rank in the search results. Now, we've covered this. So let's backtrack real quick. So first of all, we created our YouTube video or our Hangout video. Then we went to tweet it across a Twitter profile. Then we got a bunch of retweets. We got some shares, some likes for this video. Then we've embedded it to our PBN or our Web 2.0 network, and we've linked to our YouTube video, and we've also linked, done some different linking to our Twitter profile. We just mixed in a few links to our Twitter profile. And again, what that's done is that's built up the authority of the Twitter profile, which has shared the video, so all that juice is flowing to our YouTube video. Now what we want to do is if we want to add another layer, let's say this is not enough. Let's say that we've done all this and we're still trying to rank. What we can do is we can start building authority to our Web 2.0 network with other links, bookmarks, and links from other high authority sources like LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. So what we can do here is we can start linking to our Web 2.0 networks with our other Twitter profiles, Facebook profiles, as well as bookmarks, and adding, just more links to these, okay? Now, the cool thing about this is you can add RSS feeds. You can add RSS feeds, which we'll get into a little bit later on in one of the other modules. So watch through the remainder of this training, and I'll show you how to pull the RSS feeds from your PBN or from your Web 2.0 network, and a service that you can use to drip out your posts and pages to where you'll get shares on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Okay, and then you can also, if you wanted to go in here, you can go into the link export, and you can export your links of your Web 2.0s and add a mixture of bookmarks and add a mixture of other links. And what this is going to do is this is going to boost the authority of these Web 2.0 networks or your PBN, and it's going to help you rank your videos, because Google puts trust in the rankings. They trust sites that have more authority, and the way that there's more authority is there's quality links built to them. Well, links from Facebook, links from Twitter, getting links from other sites and other bookmarks and things like that is only going to improve this network of sites. Okay. So this is the video syndication module. Hope you've enjoyed this. Put it to use. I promise you will see results from it. And I will see you in module number 2.